We, the jury, find the defendant, Mark Wagner, not guilty.
Well, like you just heard, a Dane County jury earlier today finding Division of Criminal Investigation Special Agent Mark Wagner not guilty of recklessly endangering the public. The charge stemmed from a shooting back in February of 2022 when Wagner shot and injured Quadren Wilson during an arrest attempt. Law enforcement agents were closing in to arrest Wilson for drug-related crimes. We were in the courtroom this afternoon when the verdict came in. And Braden Ross joins us now with more on how we got to today's jury decision. Braden?
Yeah, the gallery in that courtroom was full today as the jury returned that non-guilty verdict in this case. But this decision has been more than a week of testimony in the making. Here's how it all went down.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Wilson?
Yes, it is.
Hi, it's Judge Genovese. I'm calling from the courtroom.
40-year-old Quadren Wilson listened on a phone call Wednesday afternoon as the officer who shot him 2 years ago was found not guilty.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Mark Wagner, not guilty.
The verdict came down after less than 2 hours of jury deliberation and more than a week of testimony. During the trial, both Wagner and Wilson took the stand to talk about this moment, a shooting during a high-risk traffic stop on Madison's East Side in February 2022.
I heard somebody scream, "Gun, he got a gun," yes.
And you said, "No, I don't."
I screamed no and I dove towards the passenger side.
And then you heard 15 to 20 different shots.
Man, it felt like 1,000 shots, to be honest with you.
Wagner shot Wilson, who was wanted on drug-related charges during the stop. Wagner, a veteran officer with the Wisconsin Department of Criminal Investigation, was later charged with second-degree recklessly endangering safety stemming from the incident. Dane County District Attorney Ismail Ozan argued that because Wilson was unarmed at the time of the shooting, Wagner had no reason to fire his weapon.
But there must be articulable facts to justify any use of force.
Attorneys for Wagner say at the time of the stop, he had reason to believe Wilson did have a gun and that Wagner shot only after he thought Wilson had fired first.
I knew Quadren's history, and I was scared that he would start shooting.
No firearms were recovered from Wilson that day. In the end, the jury sided with Wagner, finding him not guilty of recklessly endangering safety. He left the courtroom to a round of applause.
Now, Wilson could still choose to pursue civil action against Wagner for this incident.